You never thought you'd see me again, but here I am. How are you? Because I'm not doing good at all. And that's okay. That's okay. Life is about the ups and the downs. And girl, currently we are going, we are going down. We are going down. But don't worry. Don't worry. Because there's always an up. But I cannot make up the shit that I'm about to tell you right now. Because in the last month and a half, I promise you, if somebody has a hex on me, that shit is working. It is working. Who's the bitch? And how did you do it? Because teach me. At that point, like, teach me, babe, because it's working. It's working. So we're going to go through. I chipped my tooth. My car got repossessed. My light got cut off due to no payment. I got arrested. I did get arrested. It's on my record. I have an arrest on my record now. Like, let's go through all that shit. But literally all of that in the last month and a half. I'm curious. Have you ever gone through a phase of life where it was just like shit after shit after shit? And it just felt so like impossible to get out. Like almost funny. Almost like, am I in the Truman Show? Like, what kind of fucking, am I getting punked? Is Ashton Kutcher gonna like pop? Was it Ashton Kutcher? I don't know. But truly, it's been shitty. The first thing that happened was I chipped my tooth. I chipped this tooth right here. I was just chilling. I don't know if you've ever chipped your tooth, but it is the most weirdest feeling. Like you almost don't even know what's in your mouth. You're like, what's falling into my mouth? Like, it's your tooth. You're chewing on your tooth. Do yourself a favor. Do not ever use Crest white strips. Don't do it. Both times that I have chipped 2 different teeth, it has been right after using the Crest white strips. Both of the times. Don't fucking use them. That's all I'm going to say on that. They work. Your teeth gonna look pretty, but you're gonna lose part of your tooth, okay? Anyways, chipped my tooth. And I don't know if you've ever chipped a tooth, but if you've ever chipped a tooth, you know your tongue is always going to that chip and like going over it because you're not used to it, and it's so like ragged. Like even to this day, a month and a half after, my tongue is constantly feeling my tooth. Anyway, that's how it started. The same week that I chipped my tooth, and let me tell you, before I get into all these other stories, because all of the rest of the stories are like money driven, and very quickly, let me tell you something. In April, I looked at my finances and I realized that I needed to do something, or I was going to end up on the side of the road with like not a penny to my name. Because I had paid my rent on a credit card. Like I paid my entire rent amount with a credit card. That is probably the lowest. And like, if you're having to do this right now because times are hard, girl, do what you gotta do. But for me, I didn't have to. It was just poor money management. Like I'm telling you, prior to that, I bought a cat robot, or a litter robot, sorry, which was like $600. I bought a vacuum, like a little vacuum thing. That was another $400. I bought a sewing machine. That was like another $150. Like, buying shit, a surround sound system, like buying crazy expensive shit that I do not need. So it was just poor money management on my end. And I realized that before April, I was terrified to even look at my finances to the point where I just didn't. I just knew this got to get paid on that day, that got to get paid on that day. Whether it's my debit or my credit card, it don't matter. But finally, when I looked, I realized, hey, you're not doing well. And if you do not get your shit together, you're going to be in some hot fucking water. So anyways, I stopped using my credit cards fully. I stopped using my credit cards. And we'll get into that in another video, but just know I stopped using my credit cards. And it has been hard for me to adjust to only functioning off of my debit card, my money that I make off my job, because I was so used to having this like net where if I overspent, like no worries, there's always a credit card there to back you up when you need some help. So it's been hard to get used to all of this, right? So anyway, the car thing. And when I tell you, like, I had enough money to pay my car note in time to where I wouldn't have had to deal with a repossessed car. But I didn't want to let go of that money. Like, I knew that my bill was due on like this one day. And I had it in my bank account, but I didn't want to pay it because I knew if I pay this amount, like I'm going to have to budget. Like I'm not going to be able to like go spend money on useless shit. Like I'm going to have to budget. Oh no. I'm going to have to like be responsible. No. So I didn't pay it because I thought, well, I'll just pay it when I get paid again. That way I've got more money and like whatever. And that'll tell you, like, yes, I am living a little bit paycheck to paycheck. No shame, bro. Like, it is what it is. So, yeah. The car got repossessed. My tooth had just chipped. And now I'm driving my mama's van because I don't have a car. By the way, my mama doesn't know my car got repossessed. She was literally in Mexico, and I was like, hey, mom, I'm going to use your van because my car's at the shop. Go tell her. I don't give a shit. Go tell her, dude. I don't give a shit. So, anyways, it took me like a week and a half to go and like get my car out of there because it's like this whole fucking process. They make it to where you literally have to struggle and drag shit out. And I know they got to do that because they want to teach you a lesson or something. Who knows? But it was so stressful and so annoying. So that same week though, before I got my car back, and it's like thing after thing. So that same week, I'm chilling here at home. I work from home. So it was my lunch break. I went to go shower during my lunch. I was butt-ass naked in my room, like putting on my makeup because I had like an afternoon meeting. And yes, after I shower, I like to sit butt-ass naked to just air out before I put on some clothes. Anyway, the fire alarm goes off. And it's not like my smoke detector's going off because it doesn't sound like my smoke detector. I've triggered the smoke detector before with my air fryer smoking out like crazy style. It's not my smoke detector. Like this alarm is different. It's like a different system. It sounds different. It is so much louder. It is like, oh my gosh, if you have anxiety or get easily overwhelmed, like, oh my gosh, the cats are going fucking butt ass fucking crazy. Like, and I'm thinking, okay, the building is on fire. No, I'm kidding. But I'm thinking, like, it's going to turn off here in a minute. Maybe it's some kind of an alarm, a drill. It'll turn off here in the next 5 minutes. Girl, when I tell you it was so loud, it was like, meow, meow. Like, it was so loud. I said, I'll give it 5 minutes. I couldn't even give it 2. I couldn't even give it 2 because I started to panic. It's like my body was like, it's not right. It's not right. Like, if you were asleep, honey, you're going to hear it. Like, you're not going to burn alive. Like, you're going to hear this freaking alarm because it was crazy loud. Anyway, cats are under the bed. They fucking hate it. I start panicking and I'm like, I need to get the hell out of here. So I go out and I live in this apartment complex that it's kind of like shaped like a hotel. So like when I exit my front door, I'm exiting into like a hallway. It's not like my front door goes to outside. My front door goes into a hallway. So I go out into the hallway to see, like, is anybody else hearing this shit too? Like, what's going on? I look out there, a whole different sound, a whole different like alarm system that I couldn't even hear in here. Like, the way that this building is insulated is super freaking good. Like, I barely even hear people fucking. Last time I heard people fucking was like months and months ago. And that's only if they're like going at it like hardcore crazy style. Kind of sad. Why aren't they fucking no more? I don't know. But it's the whole building. There's lights going up. Like, I need to get the hell out of here. Because if the building's on fire, baby, I don't want to die. I don't want my cats to die. So I realize, okay. Oh, and by this time I had put on some pants, dirty jeans, because I just grabbed whatever the fuck there was. I put on a pair of dirty ass fucking jeans, crusty. I remember, like, did not smell good. I realized I need to get me and the cats the fuck out of here. So I'm looking for the pet carriers. I can only find one. I've got 2 fat boys. I have a basketball and I have a Finn. When I say a basketball, I have an orange cat and he is big, fat, round. And that's why I call him Basketball. His name is Cheech. Anyways, I can only find one pet carrier. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to shove one boy in the pet carrier and I'm going to have to carry the other like down the stairs in my arms. So I rattle the food. My fat basketball comes out from under the bed. I put him in the pet carrier. Finn, my other boy that was just wagging his tail right here, he is not stupid. He is not coming out from under the bed like you got him fucked up if you think you're going to get him to come up out of the bed. So I go get the broom and I'm like, he comes out. And I'm like, all right. I got my 2 fat boys. I got me. This alarm, mind you, is still blaring like crazy. The cats are super scared now because I've put them in a pet carrier and I've done crazy things with the broom. Like, it's all 3 of us are like, holy fuck. Holy fuck. So, whatever. I get out into like the hallway and I realize this shit is not gonna work. Baby, this shit is not gonna work. I'm gonna have to stick both fat boys in one pet carrier because there's no way that I'm going down 4 flights of stairs, because at this point you cannot use the elevator. At this point, if you use the elevator, you're going to fry like a rotisserie chicken, Costco style. You feel me? So I realized I have to put them both. I put them both in the fucking pet carrier. It's a one cat pet carrier. My boys are like face to face, like not that bad, but you know what I mean. They were so heavy, and I did not realize at the time because I think it was the adrenaline rush of like what all is going on, that I didn't realize how heavy they were. The next day I was sore, which that'll tell you like how much I work out, right? So, whatever. And at this point, like, I'm not even really worried about work. Like, I know I'm going to have to message my boss and tell her, hey, the building's on fucking fire. Like, I guess good thing it happened on my lunch. I don't know. At least I wasn't in the middle of a meeting. Whatever. So I get in the van. I get into my mama's van because, again, my car's repossessed. My tooth is chipped. I'm like licking the side of it, all panicked out, driving in the middle of a hot ass fucking summer. Whatever. That happened. Apparently the building was not on fire and it was a faulty alarm. Who fucking knows? If this building burns up and I die, like, somebody please sue. Somebody please sue. Or if I'm still half alive, I'll try to sue, but like, they said it was just a faulty alarm. Okay, whatever. That happens. That was 1 week. Chipped my tooth. Car got taken away from me. I'm driving my mama's van. All shit goes down here. And my boys, like my cats, struggle. Like, my basketball literally was so scared on the drive to my mama's house. They were both panting. I don't know if you've ever seen a cat be like super scared. They pant like dogs. They literally will go like, if you've never seen a cat do that, like, good for you, because they are panicked when they're panting. I think my basketball even peed a little in my mama's van. Like, I'm telling you, it was traumatic. Anyway, that happened. I still don't have my fucking car. Whatever. Time goes on. I finally get the car figured out. I have my very good friend drive me to go get the car. On my way back from the repo place, I'm kind of speeding. I'm trying to get home, right? Because this is like in the middle of the week. It's not even a weekend. Like, I'm having to do this like during the week, which is so stressful to do shit during the week. I don't know why. I think it's because, like, you got to work. You got to do whatever. Well, on my way, I'm getting home. And on my way to like come back home, I stop at the front office where we have our package room because I have a package that I need to pick up. I pick up my package and I'm going to go put it in the trunk of my car. They have moved all my shit, like all the little things that I had, all the little doodads that were in my car. Everything is in fucking trash bags in the trunk. Like, that's fucking humiliating. You've taken my personal shit and put it in trash bags in the back of my car. Humiliating. But I guess that's the point, right? To humiliate you. So, whatever. I go to put my package in the trunk. Before I open it, though, I realize my car doesn't have a tag. My car doesn't have a tag. And I was low-key speeding from like a little town 45 minutes away from me, because I guess that's the closest repo place. And I was driving without a fucking tag. Nobody tells you this shit. How was I supposed to? You don't. Girl, let me know. So I'm like, if a cop would have pulled me over, it would have been straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. And just wait. Just wait, because it gets worse. Okay? I do end up getting arrested. Okay? I do end up getting arrested, but not because of this. You hear me? So I'm just like, gosh, dang, like, woof. Survived that. How stupid am I? Whatever. Put the tag back on. That same day, I promise you, I cannot make this shit up, girl. That same day, at this point, I had already given my mama her van back. And it had been like 2 days where I didn't have a car at all. And I was okay because I worked from home and I had everything I needed. So I knew that I could do it until I got my car. Well, I had my car back. I need to go buy some groceries. So I drive my ass to Walmart where everybody buys their milk. And I got everything I needed. I'm leaving. I'm going back home. Great. It was a busy day and it was hot as fuck. Well, I'm like pulling out to like leave and it's busy. Like there's a car in front of me. There's a car behind me. We're all in a line, like waiting to get out of like the row that we had parked in, right? So we're all just waiting. Mind you, to the right of me is like pickup. So you've got like little teenagers hauling out huge ass motherfucking totes with groceries to put in people's trunks. Like there's just a lot going on, right? And I am not one to like have I'm a good driver. Do I get a lot of tickets? Yes. Do I speed? Yes. Do I not pay my registration on time? Yes. Like, do I like sometimes skip like stopping at a stop sign? Yes. But I'm a good driver. I'm a good driver. I know when I need to be like a defensive driver. I know when I don't need to. Like, I'm a good driver. I'm cautious. If I'm not in a rush, I'm okay to go slow. I'm a good driver. I'm a good driver. Anyway, I don't get into car things. I don't. As I'm sitting here, there's a lot of shit going on. But everything has its way. Everything has its structure. We're good. We're good. A fucking Tahoe from the left-hand side, bro, starts backing up from its parking spot. If you drive a big-ass motherfucking truck like that, you better make sure that both lanes are empty when you're backing out to leave. Like, unless you are a perfect driver, I don't know what they were thinking. They must have been in such a dang hurry. So they're backing up. This lane's full. You got kids over here hauling ass, putting shit in people's trunks. Like, it's full. They're backing up. They're not inching back. Like, they're not like easily they're going back. And I'm thinking, okay, well, people know how to drive. People know their limits. Like, whatever. They're not going to hit me. And he's backing up and keep going. And I start seeing the fucking shadow of the fucking SUV. And I'm like, oh shit, they're not going to stop. So I just like, what? I'm honking, right? Like, dude, you're gonna freaking crash into me. So I blare my freaking horn and he like stops. But as soon as he stops, bro, I feel the same day I got my car, bro. The same day that I drove without a tag. Like, what the hell? So I'm just like, dude, like, I get out and I'm assessing the damage. Like, at the bare minimum, make it to where I know insurances need to get involved. Like, total my fucking shit. But like, I looked, I didn't see nothing. I said, okay, well, I guess they just pushed me. But I'm looking and I see this little crack where my paint like chipped. Is a little crack about this big. And then I can see where it dented the metal on my wheelhouse of like the front driver like wheel. And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. I don't need another thing, dude. Like, I don't want to call insurances. I don't want to deal with none of this shit. Like, I just want to go home, man. And I'm thinking, it is what it is. He gets out and he's like, oh, did I hit you? Did I hit you? And I'm like, yeah, you did. I get back in my car. I come back home. Whatever. I gotta fix it so it don't start rusting. I just cut my losses that day because the universe was just out to get me, and like, this is how it got me. You feel me? Whatever. So that happens. Fast forward like a week or two later, I'm sitting here again, minding my business, working. And it's about to be my lunch hour. So I'm like, okay. And everything's got to happen during my lunch. Like, the universe just can't, like, shit don't want to happen when I'm, like, in a stressful ass, like, meeting or something. Like, it's got to happen during my lunch. You got to fuck it up during my lunch. Good, great, okay. So it's about to be my lunch. I get up to like see what the heck I'm going to make for lunch, whatever. And then it's lunchtime. Great. Clock out. And I go back. I can't remember. Maybe I went to go back, check something. And I see that my docking station's not on. And I'm like, okay, like, did I unplug it? Like, what's going on? And I look, I'm like, no, it's plugged. Everything looks good. Mind you, like a few days before that, I had blown a fuse using my air fryer. I literally had to call maintenance, and the guy was like, you have a fuse box. You could literally just... Oh, right. I forgot. Because I hung like a picture frame in front of it, so out of sight, out of mind, I didn't even know I could fix that myself. Whatever. So I'm thinking, okay, like, is the fuse acting funny again? Because it was that back wall, right? My desk is over here. So I'm thinking, okay, like, is it the fuse? So then I look at my TV and I notice the little like light that's always on is off. And I'm like, okay. So is my entire power out? Quickly I realize my entire power is out. And you know what? It doesn't surprise me at the time because I'm just like, okay, this building is freaking silly. Like, and this building, by the way, is not, like, it's a brand new build. It is not older than like 4 years old. It's a brand new build. Like, why our power goes out all the time? I have no idea. But it'll rain a little harder than like a normal like pour down, and girl, your power's gonna be out. It might just flicker, but your power's gonna be out. So freaking annoying. Whatever. I'm thinking, okay, the power's gonna come on in the next however long. I message my boss and I'm like, hey, my power's gone out, but I'm taking lunch. So if it doesn't come back on in the next 20-ish minutes, I will start getting ready to go into the office and finish out my day at the office. She goes, okay, well, don't stress it. Like, if it doesn't come back on, and however long, like, it's okay. I'm okay with you waiting it out to see, like, if it'll come back on. Don't rush to the office. And I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you. So then I'm thinking, okay, like, great. The building's, like, lights are off. And I'm thinking, okay, but, like, why? Because it's not a rainy day. It didn't rain the day before. It's actually a very pretty day out there. Like, why is the power off? So then I open my door to like see if the hallway lights are on. The hallway lights are on. The hallway lights are on. So it's just my power that's off. Mine. Just mine. Great. 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 And before this, I had looked up like power outages near me on Google. Nothing. Right? So then I'm like, huh. So then I go and look, lights are on. Great, great. So it's just mine. Like mine got cut off. Okay. Mind you, oh God, mind you, like weeks, and I'm talking about literally weeks before, like not even 2 weeks before this incident, I had called the power company and I asked them, is my account good? Because the way my power is set up, it's the same company that me and my ex used to have our water bill. So my name is still under the water bill and the power here. So like the accounts are funny to where I get like 2 bills, but I only pay 1, whatever. It's a whole thing. And my bill had been looking funny because I remember I needed to pay it. And then all of a sudden, I did need to pay it. So then I'm thinking, did my ex accidentally pay my bill? Like, what's going on? So I called them to see, like, am I good? The girl said, yes, ma'am, you're good. I said, okay, whatever. If my ex wants to pay my bills. No, I'm just kidding. But I thought, okay, if I'm good, cool, great, I'm good. Well, I call and I said, hey, my power's out. What's going on? Oh, yeah, it's been disconnected due to no payment. Oh, okay. Well, then let me fucking pay it. Then let me pay it. Let me pay it. Okay? Let me pay it. I pay it. She says, cool, great, amazing. Are you going to be there this afternoon so that when they go to put your power back on, somebody's there? Somebody has to be there. I said, no, ma'am. I work from home. I got to go to my mama's house and work from there because I can't just sit here, not have, like, I need to get my job done. She said, but I told her, I said, look, if you can tell me a time, I will be here. But it's easier for me if it's closer to the end of the day, like if it's like a 4:30 o'clock or like a 4:45. That way I'm kind of like done with my job and whatever. If you close at 5, whatever. And she said, okay, like somebody will call you back. Okay. I get a call back from like a guy. I guess he's the one driving around fixing shit. And he goes, hey, is somebody going to be there between this time and that time? And I'm like, if you need me to, I sure will. It's just easier for me if you have like a 4:45 to 5 like appointment because I need to work. It was still early in the day. It was like 11 or like 10. And he was like, yeah, no worries. Even if it's later than that, we have a guy that's like on call. So like we'll have somebody like be there. But let's aim for 4:45 and I'll call you to confirm that it's going to be 4:45 and we'll just take care of it then. I said, awesome, dude. Thank you. Drive to mama's house. I don't even tell my little sister that like my power's been cut off because of payment because how embarrassing, dude. Like how embarrassing. She already knows my car got repossessed due to like fucking no payment. Like what a fucking failure. Her older sister, a failure of life. Like god dang, you know? Whatever. So I finish out my day It's like 4:30, so I'm basically done with my day. I am like, okay, I gotta drive home. Well, I'm not able to get out of my job until like 4, almost 50, but luckily I live really close to my mama's house. So I get here. Obviously, the power's still not on. And so I call them and I'm like, hey, by this time it's like 5, right? I call them and I'm like, hey, the guide, I never got a call back to confirm, but I'm here now. If you can get somebody to put my power on. And the guy that answered was like, oh, it's past this time. I don't know that we're going to be able to do that. You might have to wait till tomorrow morning. What are you talking about? 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 I told you. I said to 2 different people, if you need me here at whatever time, you need to tell me. I will make it work, but you need to tell me. He's acting like it's impossible. We can't do it, whatever. So I literally have to tell him, the guy told me if it happened to be after 5, they could get somebody to come and fix it today. That's what I was told. So he goes, okay, hold on. I'm literally, dude, like, all of this shit, my tooth, I'm not even thinking about my tooth. Fuck it. Have all my fucking teeth fall out my mouth. I don't give a shit. Like, my car, the crash, like, the cats, like, this power, like, I'm literally, like, up to my like, I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm just thinking, why do you need somebody here? Why do you need somebody here? Why? I don't know if you've ever lived in apartment complexes, but all of the power shit that the people deal with is outside, baby. It's outside. They come, they tinker with this shit, they leave. What do you want me to do? You need me to sign a paper saying I fucking suck at paying my bills? Like, I will text it to you. I will say I suck at paying my bills. I will text it to you. You need me to post it on fucking Facebook? I fucking will, dude. I don't give a shit. But why do you need me here? Whatever, dude. He comes back on the phone and he says, okay, yeah, we'll have somebody out there. Just make sure there's going to be somebody there. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be here. I'm not going to go anywhere. I will be here. All right, whatever. And at this point, I'm like, okay, the power is going to get turned back on. Whatever. I'm crusty as shit because I like to shower during my lunch break. My lunch break was all fucked up because I was like tinkering with like, do I have power? Do I not have power? Also, while I was waiting for the power to come back on during my lunch break before I knew shit was fucked, I tried to use my phone's hotspot, which I never ever have problems with my hotspot. I am typically extremely surprised with how well my hotspot works. That day, it literally was not holding an internet connection at all. Like, tell me how that shit works. Like, tell me, dude. Tell me. So, yeah, I had to drive to my mama's house. So, anyways, I'm sitting here. My phone is at like 4%. And I'm thinking, I cannot be on my phone because when they call me, I need to receive the call so I can go out there and let them know that I didn't pay my bill. Or I don't know what the fuck they want to do, right? They need to see me, laugh in my face, tell me I'm a joke. I need to be ready for that, or my power's not going to get turned on. Whatever. So I'm not even on my phone. I'm just sitting here. It's not hot or anything. It's, it feels regular temp. Like, it's not that bad. But I'm just sitting here. When my little sister calls me on my phone, FaceTimes me, talking about my mama's birthday coming up. And mind you, like at this point, I haven't told her. Like, I've told her, hey, my power's out, but I told her, like, the whole building is out. If I would have told her the whole building is still out, she would have been like, girl, you lying. I know that entire building ain't been out of power for the past 5 hours. Like, what's going on? So I didn't tell her because that shit's so fucking embarrassing. Oh, I forgot to pay my bill on time, so my power's out. I'm not gonna fucking do that. So I'm talking to her about my mama's birthday and what we're gonna do and how we plan to do it, whatever. But I know I gotta get off this phone call, baby, because I'm looking 3%, 2%. When I get to 2%, I'm like, hey, girl, I gotta go, whatever. I realize that my phone's on 1%. And if I get this call and I'm not here to answer it, so I go out to the car to charge my phone. Mind you, my hair is greasy. I didn't get to shower during my lunch break. I have no makeup on. I'm sweaty from like the hot ass day. It's a shit show. I have nothing to do. So I just put on makeup because at the bare minimum, when these people see me, I'll at least have a little bit of makeup on. Because she's crusty, dusty, poor, broke, trash. At least I got a little bit of makeup on. Whatever. So I'm sitting there in the car, and I actually filmed this, and I don't know if I'll ever post it, but like I filmed me like ranting. Anyway, I'm sitting there. I look back in my rearview mirror, and I see like the power, like the truck that fixes the power, and they're tinkering with shit, and I'm like, okay, well that's got to be them. So they're gonna call me up here in a second to go tell them that I am a fucking dumbass. Tell me why this car just like drives, this like truck just drives off. They didn't fucking need me there, dude. They could have fixed my power while I was at my mama's house like 5 hours ago. And I knew they didn't need me, dude. Like, and I'm like, no, this has got to be a joke. This is a joke. It's a joke. Maybe it's somebody else's power. And the guy, so I get on my phone to look at this app that like tells me the percentage of like charge my vacuum cleaner has. It wouldn't tell me if it wasn't plugged up. It's plugged up. Like my power's back on. They didn't need me. They're gone. They're gone. Why you make shit so difficult, baby? Whatever, dude. That happens. And then here's the kicker, dude. Like, here is like the big story, right? This past weekend, I got arrested. Which is crazy to say, but I got arrested. So that's that. But so recently I started to come to terms that I don't have friends because I truly don't. Like, I've got work acquaintances, I've got like Facebook people that I know, I have like a cousin that I'll hang out with, I've got my little sister, like, but I don't have like friends. I have one friend, but me and her kind of both really ADHD, so we kind of only hit each other up, and I don't know. But I like was like, okay, like you need to make more friends because sometimes shit be getting lonely. And I feel like I've been so relationship focused for like the past like decade that I just haven't focused on like friendships. So if you're not aware, you can get on Bumble and toggle the thing to where it's like friendships, not like looking for a boyfriend or anything, but like friendships, which I'm not opposed to that, whatever. But anyways, I started talking to some people, and then this girl and I were like, yeah, let's hang out and let's go eat some hibachi this weekend. And I'm like, okay, great. I'm excited. I'm like, dude, I need friends. Like, awesome. So I'm driving down to get hibachi. She lives like in Atlanta. I live over here towards like Tennessee. So it's like a little bit of a drive, but it's okay. She seems cool. Like we actually talked on the phone like the night before. She was totally cool. I was like, I really want to meet this person. Like I want to have a new friend. So I'm driving. I leave my mama's house early on the day that my little sister's driving back to college to go meet this friend, which is already like, I don't want to leave early, but I want to meet this person. Like, I want to have friends. So I put it in, I come home, get ready. I'm in my car. I'm driving. My ATS, estimated time of arrival, ETA. My ETA is like right at the time when she's going to get, because she sends me her ETA. And I'm like, that's literally my ATA too. Like, I will see you there, babes. I get to the city where we're gonna have hibachi, pulling in from the interstate to like the little city, and I see this like cop behind me, and like he's going pretty fast, like he's going somewhere. And from the multitude of times that I've gotten pulled over, because I've gotten pulled over a lot, something tells me watch out, like this guy is after you. But luckily my turn was like right then and there, so I was like, I'm just gonna turn into the hibachi place and he'll go away. Fuck no. Literally fuck no. I see the blue lights, bruh. Of course, dude. Of course. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? That I was gonna have a good day? Girl, you should know better. So, I've been pulled over about a dozen times. I know the process. You tell them, I don't have my license on me because it's at home. Because I really don't ever have it on me. I know, dude. I know. They go, they look you up, they write you a ticket if they want to, or they'll just let you go. Whatever. I know the process. I've been there 1,000 times. He pulls up. He says, hey, your registration is expired. I know. I fucking know. Okay? And like, I knew. As soon as I seen him, like, speeding up toward me, like, I knew, yep, my registration is expired. Yep, I'm gonna get, like, yep, if I get pulled over, that's gonna be my ticket. I already know. So I'm like, yep. He goes, looks me up, whatever. He comes back quickly. He comes back so fast. And let's take a pause in the story. No. Let's not take a pause in the story. He comes back really fast. I'm like digging through my console and stuff because I'm like, do I really not have my license? Because now I'm thinking, I'm going to go eat hibachi. Like, I kind of want to have a drink. How do I not have my license on me? So I'm looking through my stuff to see if I can find my license. It's not there. So whatever, as I'm looking, he's at my window already. Super quick. Quickest that any cop has ever like come back. So I roll down my window because it's hot as fuck, by the way. I roll down my window and he says, your license is suspended due to failure to appear. I am going to need you to open the door because you are getting detained. What did you I'm sorry. And all the ETA was the same. The girl is in the parking lot. I'm almost sure. I'm getting arrested. I said, at this point, you can't even argue. Like, I said, okay, let me text some. Like, I just need to let this girl know, hey, honey, I can't eat hibachi. So, very quickly, this cop says, I'm gonna need you to, and he starts getting pushy, and he's opening up my door, and he is like grabbing my hands. I'm like, wait a minute, like, what the fuck? Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Like, what's going on? Hey, stop doing that. You're being annoying. Like, what the fuck is going on, dude? He says, he starts getting sassy. Like, he started getting pushy. Like, and by the way, he's Latino and he's acting fucking crazy. And I know that's like a little controversial maybe for me to say, but like, watch yourself, bro, because you're not even white. And I don't know if that's too much, but like, I don't know how I feel about that. I expect it from a white cop. Sorry. I promise you I'm not racist, but like, I expect that from a white cop. I don't expect it from a Latino cop. I'm Mexican, so I can say shit like that. No, I'm just kidding. But like, seriously, whatever. He starts getting like aggressive, and I'm like, okay, obviously, whatever. He said, you'll be able to use your phone, but I need to detain you like right now. At this point, like, I'm just like, okay, like, I get out of my car, like, I don't turn it off. Like, I get out. He said, is this your phone? I said, yeah. He puts me in the back of the car, dude, like, handcuffs me to the front. At least he doesn't handcuff me to the back, like, whatever. I'm getting in the car, like, in his vehicle, whatever. I'm in the back of a fucking cop car, detained, because my license is fucking suspended. Because, mind you, it was my registration that I had gotten a ticket for, that I failed to appear, which, and this is why I was going to try to pause the story and give you a little update. I had and you're going to think I'm fucking lying, and you're going to think I'm a fucking, like, liar from hell. I promise you, I thought my license was fucking good, because I knew that I had gotten this ticket. And I promise you, dude, I'll have to look through records. Like, right now, I'm not really in the mindset to do it because it just happened this weekend. So I need to see, like, what I actually paid back then. Because apparently it wasn't this fucking ticket. Because I wouldn't be fucking getting detained right now. But I promise you, I checked my license and it said, you're good, you're in the clear, you're good. And even till this day, like right now, my license is still suspended. I'm going to go to the DMV tomorrow. If you put in my license number and like the thing that they need you to put in to like check it, it says that my license is good. It is not. I promise you, I did not know my license was suspended, and I have been driving like this since May. It is end of August. At any time, I could have got pulled over and like put into the back of a cop car, and I didn't even fucking know. So that will tell you where I'm at with responsibilities. So I'm in the back of the cop car, and he's telling me my options. Luckily, this cop was kind of nice after the initial whatever struggle we had. I'm like, what can I do? Like, how can I don't want to go to jail, dude. Like, what do I need to do? And he said, well, you're arrested for driving with a suspended license. You're arrested. The only way that I won't book you into like jail and like put you in jail is if you can make a complete bond, like if you can pay your complete bond, and you know we'll still have to drive down to the station. You'll have to pay it, and then you can leave within 45 minutes, whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, what's that amount? He said $3,688. I said, okay, give me a minute. It was literally Sunday. No bank is open. I can't go to any, I can't go. So I call up my mama, my poor mama, and I'm like, Mom, I'm fucking arrested. I keep having to stop the video and, oh God, now I messed it all up. Oh well. But I keep having to stop the video because it tells me my storage is full and I have to go and delete stuff. Like, can I just catch a break, my guy? Anyway, I have less than 4 minutes to end the video. So I call my mama and I'm like, Mom, I need my brothers to drive down here 45 minutes away. And if you've got the cash, give them the cash so they can pay my full bond. And luckily, she had the money on hand. So my brothers drove down to the police station 45 minutes away, paid my bond. I got fingerprinted for the very first time ever. Great, amazing. So now if I kill somebody, I'm fucked. The thing about it though, which is so weird, like they didn't blast me on Facebook. Because if you know, anytime you get arrested, for whatever fucking reason, they'll take your mugshot and like blast it on Facebook. For what fucking reason? Like, why do you want to publicly like humiliate people? This is like people's like down like seasons, and you just want to blast them on Facebook for people to like laugh at them. Like, I don't know. I think it's so ugly. Whatever. But because it was like I paid my bond all in full, like at this, like right then and there, it's like an express whatever. So it's not public record. It's like, it's still in the record. It's still in there. I still have to go to court. I still have to whatever. Like I have an arrest on my personal record, but it is not public record. So I don't know how that works. That's what they told me. They didn't blast me out on social media, which whatever, bro, blast me out. I was looking good anyway. Like whatever. They took my mugshot, but I guess they just keep it for their records. By the way, this cop was like fucking annoying. Like he was actually Colombian, I believe. And we had a like, I want to know if I can request the tape of like the car, because we had some weird conversations in there. Like I was asking him about, honestly, I'm just curious. Like I've never really talked to a cop. So like I was asking him like all kinds of shit. Honestly, it was a vibe. And he was like low-key flirting with me. God dang, dude. And he was like, no, you look like a good girl. You blah, 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 blah. But anyway, and he said, oh, I'm the pendejo for pulling you over. I'm sorry. Whatever, dude. Whatever. I'm just happy that I'm here. So yeah, my license was suspended. I went and paid the outstanding ticket, I guess, that I thought I had already fucking paid. I went and paid it. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go to the DMV and deal with them people. We'll see how that goes. Deal with them people, get my license renewed tomorrow. So, but I'm like in another clusterfuck. Like, I have court in a couple of months. And it's like, God, man, when am I ever gonna like get out of this fucking like shit show? Hopefully soon, dude. Cause I can't take this crap no more. Like good God, man. Good God, man. So yeah, I don't have much film left because my phone's gonna run out of storage again. But that's what my month and a half has been like. If you have had a shitty month, Bless your soul. Bless your soul, man. I don't know. We just got to keep trucking. So, yeah. Hopefully, life gets better. But take it easy, dog. Keep watching my videos. Subscribe to my channel. Hopefully, I keep bringing you my downfalls. And if I can find my mugshot, like, I'll put it on here. I don't care. But I don't know, since it's not public record, if I can, like, easily get it. I don't know. Oh, by the way, yeah, I never texted that girl. But I texted her while I was in the cop car, and I said, hey, I cannot make it. And then after I got released, I told her, hey, yeah. So somehow my license was suspended, and I got arrested. And then I haven't even opened the